Morning guys, it's Chris, your YouTube dad here. Well, it's bright and early on a Tuesday morning. Well, I wouldn't say it's bright, it's actually a little bit windy, and I'm just dropping off my car for its MOT. So it's yearly MOT today, so the car's here at Paul's place. I did tell you Paul had moved, so this is where he's now located, and there's my lovely car. It's due in for its MOT today, so let's hope that it passes all right. And we are on here, Broadway. So this is Broadway, which is just off Lytham Road. So that's Lytham Road there, and this is Broadway. And you come down Broadway, and it's just on the left-hand side here. And so it's due for the MOT today. As I said in yesterday's video, it's actually having a new battery, a new windscreen wiper, because for those who don't know, my windscreen wiper broke, and I did a typical Higgitt hack, which was use cable ties on the windscreen wiper and then leave Paul to fix it when it comes to the MOT. So there we go. That's a Higgitt hack, how to repair or how not to repair a windscreen wiper, and then Paul will do it properly. So I'm just waiting for my friend now, who's going to come and pick me up and drop me off at the arcade. But it is a little bit windy today, to be fair. And then, so that we've got a plan, after the MOT's been done, Karen's then coming to pick the car up, and then she'll pick me back up from the arcade later. Well, obviously, I've got to go out to work now. So we'll just go out here onto Lytham Road. Oh, dropping my case here. I will make my friend. God, it is a little bit windy today. Some nice houses around here though. So I'll just show you where we are. That's a cracking big house, isn't it? That's a massive house, that is. As I said, Broadway, and it's just down there on the left-hand side. Okay then, I'll let you know later on in this video how we get on with the MOT. See you in 1 second. So guys, so I'm back at the arcade now. My friend dropped me off and dropping my car off with MOT, and it's only 9:30, so it gives me the opportunity, like I say, every morning to go through some of the comments on my last couple of YouTube videos, because I do like to keep on top of them. So we'll go through a few together here. So the first one is from Lynn. Hello Chris, how are you and Karen? Love your video of your beautiful garden. Best wishes, lots of love from Lynn. Take care and stay safe. Thank you very much, Lynn. That was a live stream that we did yesterday. Thank you. And we'll go to the next one. I do try, as I said, I do try and keep on top of them as much as I can. Well, I've done that one. Chris, having a pop at businesses for not being open when you say they will. Laugh out loud. That was me picking on Pete when he closed early on a video then. At the moment, his answer to that. At the moment, June has been very quiet this year, so by 3 or 4 o'clock there is literally nobody about during the week, and with the cost of electricity and especially for Pete the cost of staff and all that lot, it's having an impact, so you have to cut your cloth accordingly. We know that when we hit June, July, August, September, then 4 months we'll do 90% of our income, so we'll be open very long hours. So when it's quiet, we're quiet, we go home. If there's people here, we will stay open. If I had a queue all day until 9 o'clock at night, I'll be here till 9 o'clock at night. And I can guarantee, if Pete's Arcade and Bingo was full until 10 o'clock at night, he would be there. But as soon as the people stop coming in, you've got to be realistic. The cost of electricity is very expensive, and the cost of staff, especially for Pete, is very expensive. So at this time of the year, we do tend to shorten our hours, but we do know that next month it'll be 16 hours a day, and then like that for the next 4 months. Let me read the next one. Thanks for another great video. That's from Julie Wright. We did well, yes we did. We did a long video, and we did a live, and we got another video up today, which will be yesterday, by the time I put this video up, or something like that. Hi Chris, you did a video for Elliot from Market Drayton on Monday. He's over the moon. He's over the moon. He saw you. Could I send you the video of you and add it to your YouTube, please? Not sure how I'll send it. That's from Elliot Funny. Okay. The best way to do that, Elliot, yeah, is if you send it to my Facebook Messenger. So that's Christopher Neil Higgitt on Facebook, and if you send it to my Facebook Messenger, it'll come through to me there. That'll be the best way to send it to me, and then I can add it onto the video. So I did a video for Elliot from Market Drayton. No problem at all, Elliot. And if you get your dad or whoever it is to send it to me via my Facebook Messenger, I will add it onto one of the videos. No problem at all. I'll just write that in here. Send it to my Messenger. Christopher Neil I'll just reply to that one, but hopefully you've seen it anyway. And I've got one here from, I've done that one, from Julie again. You're welcome. It's actually a lot harder work to do YouTube than you first initially thought. When I first started doing YouTube, you thought, oh, you'll just bang a video on every now and then, and it's nice and easy. But there is a lot into it, because obviously you have to reply to all the messages, because if people have had the goodness to watch the video and to ask you a question or send you a message, it's only fair that I actually read the message and reply to it. But it can be quite time consuming, as you can imagine. So that's why I like to set aside about half an hour in the morning to actually do that. So we're on 7,660 subscribers now. Still, my goal is to get to 10,000 by the end of season, which is the 2nd of November, if I've not mentioned it before. And we obviously want to beat them crap girls as well. Calling your mate home to witness collecting £8. That was a video the other day that I when I was at Pete's place, and I ended up taking £6 off him. So if you didn't see that video, check it out. I did some gambling at Happy Days, but I didn't have any cash on me, so I borrowed £1 off Pete, put it in, won, give him his £1 back. I subsequently ended up winning £6. I won a little bit more than that, but I ended up putting it back. But I ended up walking away with £6, which you'll never hear the end of now. Great view, thank you, Chris. And tomorrow, which will probably be today when you watch this video, we're going to be doing the Crap Boys letters, because we've got lots of Crap Boy stuff to do. So hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday, so it'll either be today or tomorrow, or yesterday or the day before, depending when this video goes up. I don't know. It'll be Tuesday, it'll be Wednesday or Thursday this week that we do the Crap Boy letters, because we have got quite a lot of stuff in, and as I said, it is quite quiet at the moment, so it gives us the opportunity to do it. And at the same time, we need Steve of Walk on the Wild Side will be doing his letters as well. I tell you what, it's a bit windy out there today. As you saw from earlier part of the video, it is quite windy out there today. Yeah, let's just refresh this. I have to refresh it every now and then so it knows what I've done. I'll go back onto that. Walk, well, I could say, but give the game away, so not saying. I don't. That's from Nigel. It's surprising if I leave them for a couple of days how many, how far behind I get. I dread to think how people like Walk on the Wild Side and people who've got massive subscriber accounts keep on top of their comments. You know, the people who've got, like, if you take like Rate My Takeaway, Walk With Me Tim, Hashtag Brady, Gary Eats, any of the big ones, yeah, this must be a full-time job just to keep on top of it. Surprised I've actually got any time to do videos. Really enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. So the video I'm commenting on at the moment is the one where I went to Pete's place. And the video was called Let's Go for a Gamble at Happy Days Arcade Blackpool. Who will be the winner? Well, we all know the conclusion now. I beat the Turner. Okay, here's a message from Claire, our #1 mod, so I'll tell you at the same time. Anyone wishing to send any mail to YouTubers or moderator, please send it directly to the YouTuber at Las Vegas Burger Bar, 6 to 8 Dale Street, FY1 5AF. So that's just Claire putting the address. Let me just on here. So if anybody wants to send any letters, any comments, any cards to any of the YouTubers in Blackpool, send it to the Crap Box, 6 to 8 Dale Street, Blackpool, FY1 5AF, and we'll ensure that they get the post. Okay, Walk on the Wild Side, you know, any of them, me, Pete, even them pesky crap girls. Or alternatively, you can drop it off straight here with me at the arcade, or you can drop them off straight at Happy Days. It's entirely up to you, either or. So if you are in Blackpool and you want to drop a letter off to me, to Pete, to Steve, to any of the YouTubers in Blackpool, you know, Century, trying to figure a few of their names now. Charles, what's his name? Whatever, one of the Charles' channels called. I don't know what his channel's called now. PT Vlogs, any of them, yeah. Just drop it off or send them to us, and we'll be more than happy to let people have them. Obviously, what we do is we tend to allow them to build up a little bit. So with Walk on the Wild Side, what we do is letters about once a month. Same with the Crab Boys. So if you send us something, we won't do an immediate response. We'll wait till there's quite a few, and then we'll do a video of it. It makes sense. And it's all about timing as well, because me and Pete have to get together. And when we hit main season, it's a bit tight for time. And also, if we get Steve stuff in, Steve has quite a lot of stuff coming as well. So it's all about timing, but we always end up doing it. Funnily enough, this, as I said, we're going to do Walk on the Wild Side letters this week, yeah. And the Crab Girls were going through stuff at Happy Days, and they found a bag full of Christmas presents for Walk on the Wild Side. Somebody must have dropped them off when they were busy, obviously, and they put them to one side, and they got lost. And then when they went through everything, they found them again. Sorry about that. So we'll be having a Christmas day with Walk on the Wild Side. I think the speakers are there, so you can make a public announcement. Oh, okay. That was when me and Pete were doing a video together. Right, I'm going to carry on with this, and I'll see you in a bit. I'll let you know what's happening the rest of the day. I'll also let you know how we got on with the car. Did it pass? Did it fail? If it passed, did it cost me lots of money, or was it nice cheap on? It's not going to be cheap this time, to be fair, because as I said, I'm going to have a new battery put on it, new windscreen wiper, and I'm having a service done on it, so it's going to be a bob or two. But I'll let you know if it's all passed and if it's all right. See you in 1 second, guys. Well, guys, look who's turned up. It's my favourite sweaty. Here he is, it's Duncan. Yeah. You going to say hello, Duncan?
Oh.
He's been shy, but look what he's bought me. He's bought my favourite tip, and he's been to Abington Street Barbecue, and he's bought me some potatoes. So say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
I'll translate, that's in English, that the Crab Girls do exist. Oh my God, what is that all about? That's not real. That is not real, they're not real. We're just going to do a selfie with Duncan. Give you a second, fella. You ready, Duncan? That's it, get my beautiful face in. There we go. Well, apparently Duncan's a man of leisure now, aren't you, Duncan?
Yes.
He's going to move to Blackpool and become a Sassenach, aren't you?
I'm going to become the Crab Girls manager.
The Crab Girls manager. But they're not real. They're not real. So they're not. So for those of you who don't know, this is Duncan, okay?
I've always said so.
Okay, well, we're going to be doing a letters on Thursday, Duncan, yeah? So we'll have you down there, pop in, and you can be our translator. So you can translate to the rest of the sweaties. Okay, see you in 1 second, guys. Right, Duncan's still here, yeah, and he wants a bottle of water, and look what he's turned up with.
I want to pay the card.
He wants
for a sweaty.
He wants he wants to spend sweaty money. Do you know there's one phrase in the Scottish language that was designed for this? That's legal tender. That's the only people who actually use that phrase in the whole world. That's legal tender. Go on, say it.
Legal tender.
That's legal tender. Look at that. Foreign money.
Have you went on payday?
Actually, it doesn't make any difference to me here. Makes no difference to me here. But as you know, we do joke about it, yeah. But in Blackpool, we don't mind Scottish money. We don't even mind Scottish people, even though they swear a lot. We really don't mind Scottish people. But I've got Duncan money. There we go. Vogue out. Voguing. Vogue out. Okay, see you in 1 second. That's legal tender. Well, guys, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is my car's passed its MOT. Well, hey, first time, no problem at all. The bad news is I'm going to have to go and get it. And because I've got no car, I'm going to have to walk there. Now, I've finished and it's 4 o'clock. and I'm on the seafront, and it's way up towards the pleasure beach, and I've got about an hour to get there. So I'm going to do what I don't do very often and walk. So I might as well take you with me. So I'm just outside Funland, Silcox at the moment, and as I said, I'm going to take a walk up there. Now it's been a long time since I've actually walked this type of distance. So let's see what we can see along the way. Oh, I can see a Nina. Let me just turn the camera around. Outside the Craggy Don by the looks of it. I know they shut at 5:30. And they're just finishing off, because I'm having a service done on it as well. Oh, there's a couple of Ninas there. So we're just going past bingo at the moment.
20 beans, 57. Red line, 1 and 4, 40. Blue line, 4 and 5, 45. White line, 79.
I'll tell you what, the weather's been absolutely awful today. Absolutely awful. So we've had it all today, haven't we? We've had going up to drop the car off the MOT, Duncan popping into the arcade, and now me getting out of my car, because I have no choice, and walking. This is definitely going to be a shock to the system. Shall I cross the road? I think I'll cross the road. There'll be less people across the road. So I think I'll cross the road on the pedestrian crossing here. And I'll walk alongside the path here. So it's up past the old Arnold School. So it's quite a distance. It's at least a couple of miles, I think. That's a strange thing to the tram tracks. Look at the way them tram tracks are, they just seem to go nowhere. That's strange, isn't it? I wonder what that's for. Well, there's some Ninas. An ambulance and an ambulance car. So 2 Ninas there. They said they'd text me once it's done. So I thought I could either wait at the arcade and then just catch a taxi. But I can't remember the last time I caught a taxi, and I don't even know any taxi numbers. And I wouldn't even know how it works nowadays. You have to pay by card. Can you pay by cash? I have no idea. So I thought I'll be healthy and I'll walk. Worst case scenario, if it takes me too long, I could just jump on a tram. Well, I think I'll be up there by 5 o'clock. So we're outside the Royal Sea Bank at the moment, and up towards the Manchester bar. Now apparently the Manchester bar is now up for rent, or they're looking for a new manager. I think it might actually be closed down now. Well, I've seen several posts on Facebook about it. And there's a water treatment station. So when you flush the toilet and you're in a hotel in Blackpool, that's where it all ends up. I believe they do the treatment and then it goes out to sea. That's all I really know about it. So I've got as far as Manchester Square so far. I think, hang on, where did I think I have to walk up as far as the pleasure beach and then turn left and go under the pleasure beach. And then it's that kind of direction then. I've never walked there before, so you don't really take a lot of notice, do you? I'll tell you, I'm going to sleep tonight. At least it's not raining. Oh, here comes the tram. And it's off to Fleetwood Ferry. I know that because it says it on the front. And there's a lady tram driver on there. I've always fancied that, actually, driving a tram. I wouldn't want to do it for a living, but it'd be a bit of a laugh, wouldn't it? Salt and vinegar fish and chips. Anybody know if that's any good? I have been to it, but it was, my God, 10 years ago. So I'm guessing it's got new owners, and to be fair, it was horrible when I went to it. But it was such a long time ago, I'm guessing it's new owners. So anyone been to it? If you have, please put your comments below. Is it any good? Is it worth me going over and doing a food review there? I'm always a bit nervous on doing food reviews at fish and chip shops that are on the seafront. I'm hoping I can upcharge in the... Oh, look, there's a Coast Guard driving around in this Coast Guard motorbike thing. Do a fantastic job, them guys do. You actually tend to see a lot more when you're walking, because most of the time, 99% of the time, I drive everywhere, don't I? And it's only occasionally I walk, and it's very, very, very occasionally that I walk this type of distance. And you do tend to see a lot. I like that hotel. It's very colourful. I like the way they've done the brickwork on it. Oh dear, somebody's got a parking ticket. They won't be happy when they get back. The traffic wardens have been out and they've got them. Oh, the car's looking a bit, ooh, that's had a bit of a bang, hasn't it? So we're just outside Funky Towers. I've always liked the name of that hotel. And then the Lindeen, even though there's not a lot of people about, it's absolutely packed. The car park is absolutely packed. Look at that. One of them nasty speed camera type things. As I said, if you are driving along the prom, it is 30 miles an hour, and just be aware there are plenty of speed cameras along here, and they are all active. And to be fair, you're lucky if you can do more than 20 on the prom because of people walking across the road and not watching and stuff like that. So it's better to drive slowly on the prom. I don't tend to do more than 20 miles an hour. I'm definitely getting my steps in today. What shall I call this video? Does the car pass its MOT? Will it pass? How much will it cost me? Higgitt going for a walk? Nobody will believe that. If I put Higgitt going for a walk, they'll think it's clickbait. Nobody will actually believe that I'm not in the car and I'm actually walking. Just to show you, it is me walking. I'm not doing a voiceover. It is actually me walking along the prom to pick up my car. I'm going to cross back over now on this pedestrian crossing, and we'll carry on along. We're just coming up to the old Lord's Hotel. I don't know what's happening with this, because I remember about 15, 20 years ago, this getting shut down. And then since then, they've had people doing work on it. Then it stopped. Then people have done work on it again. You can see this had all new windows put in it, but it's still not reopened. So it's got to be at least 15, maybe even 20 years since that was open. Because I remember when it got shut down. I remember right, it was the fire brigade shut it down. They obviously do some work on this hotel here. I've only been walking for 12 minutes, it seems so much longer. The Codfather. Anyone been in the Codfather? Again, I don't think that's what I've ever been in before. What we'll do is when we get towards Waterloo Road, we'll bob down onto Waterloo Road and then walk along Bond Street. It's all good, it's all heading in the right direction. But you can hear that wind on the microphone. Here's that new place that's just been done up. It was that retro bar, burger, grill, pizza. It was that retro bar. The new Brooklyn, that looks a nice place. Mother Hubbard's. Again, I have been in this one, but it was a long time ago. So please give me your views on Mother Hubbard's. Is it any good? Donut King here. The old Yateses. I believe they're just waiting for planning permission to convert it into some kind of eatery or something. Definitely looks like it's going to need some work doing to it though. Haven't we just gone past the cod mother? Or was that the cod father? I wonder if the cod mother and the cod father are owned by the same people. Famous fish and chips. Right, small fish and chips, £6.50, eat in or take away. To be fair, that seems quite a reasonable price, doesn't it? Well, it depends how big the fish is, obviously, but that doesn't seem a bad price. We're just going to go through this car park now. And then this will take us on to Waterloo Road. And we might get away from a little bit of that wind as well. And we're here at the side of the shoe market. And the ice cream place, the world famous ice cream place, they have bigger queues than I do. Where the old Hearts Amusement was, and originally the old Woolworths. It's now a car park. So we're currently on Waterloo Road and we're just going to go onto Bond Street and work our way that way. There's not a lot to say about Bond Street. Bond Street hasn't changed for years. Obviously, there's a lot of empty properties on Bond Street, and I mean a lot of empty properties on Bond Street. There are usually some really good fish and chip shops down here. Oh, a Nina. Watch a Nina go past. It's a policeman Nina. Oh, he's going the other way. There's the policeman Nina. So maybe another quarter of a mile until we have to turn to the left. The tube station, the electrical wholesaler place. I've been in there many a time. Open 6 days a week. Established in 2010. I actually remember when that was established. I know the dude who owns it. Oh, there's a music shop over there. I didn't realise they still had a music shop. The music shop here. There's still a few places open. I wonder if they just seem to sell amplifiers and stuff like that. We're just going to cross over the road now. The basics are what happened to this street was it used to be a very, very vibrant street, and two major changes happened at once. One, they put a charge on the pleasure beach, so a lot of people stopped coming to the pleasure beach just to walk around, so there was no footfall down here. And second, the council decided to turn it one way. Well, that's new. Might have to try that out one day. And just there is the old Royal Bank of Scotland. That was my original bank. Now we're just coming towards Dean Street. This used to be a fantastic chippy here. I used to love this chippy. This was a chippy that my go-to chippy, this was. On the corner of Dean Street and Bond Street. It's now obviously closed. That used to be my go-to chippy, that did. Now we're headed towards Station Road. God, it's a lot harder to walk, isn't it, and drive. They do seem to be doing some work on these properties, though. There's another property over there that looks like it's going to be, they're doing renovation to it. So there is work going on down here, which is good. It's about time. Now we're just going to cross over Station Road. And we're heading towards Bentley's, Lindsay's and Pete's and Jackie's favourite chip shop. The one that I got slated for because I said the batter wasn't crispy enough. And the crisps weren't crispy enough. Oh, I got battered for that. Everybody said I was overcritical for that one. And the girls didn't like that. But that was my opinion. They were nice, don't get me wrong. This is Bentley's where we did the food review on the crap, I think it was the Crap Girls we did the food review on. So if you've not seen it, check out the Crap Girls channel on Bentley's. And there was nothing wrong with it. But I think I've tasted better, but the girls were not happy. I should have caught a bus. Mind you, I don't think it's finished yet because they've still not texted me. Could be near enough 5 o'clock by the time I get there anyway. So that's Bentley's, that's the chippy that I was on about then. Family run chippy, apparently it's been going for years. Local shop, local prices. And we're now coming up towards the Pleasure Beach. And I think the next turning is Osborne Road, if I remember right. Yep, Osborne Road, I was right. I'm getting quite good at this. I don't think the Pleasure Beach is open. Well, I can see steam coming off Valhalla, so I'm assuming it's still open. Either that or it's on fire. Oh, I've just got a text. Let me just check my text. I'm hoping that the van's car's ready to be picked up. So I'm just going to read my text now. Chris, bingo car, all done, ready for you to, okay? Yep, my car's done. So we're probably about 15 minutes away now, I reckon. But I know they open till 5:30 anyway. And it is, it's only 4:30, so I've got an hour anyway. Even if I'm out by about 15, 20 minutes, I'll still get there in time. Wait for this coach to go out because he's bigger than me. Yes, the Pleasure Beach is still open. You can see the rides going on round. Like I said, I think I'm about 10, 15 minutes away now. Because when we come up to here, we're going to cross the bridge. I can't remember what road it is. Anyone go to the Hot Ice show this year? I've not seen it for years. It is very good, what I remember of it. As I probably said in other videos, you used to be able, when I was a hotelier, you used to get free tickets to it. I think this is a car park for the Pleasure Beach, I think. What's this? I've never seen this before. I wonder what this building here is. No idea. I don't know what that is. I've never noticed it before, to tell you the truth. So we're nearly at the bridge. On my left hand side is the train track, so we're going over to one of the train bridges. So hopefully my car's running a little bit better, because it's been 2 years since I've had a full service. And one of the problems when you live in a coastal area like Blackpool is the air filter gets blocked with sand and all the nasty stuff in the air here. So it obviously messes up the petrol consumption. Even though it doesn't use that much petrol, but it does tend to, as you say, block the air filters quite quickly because of all the sand, and especially because I park it down by the seafront quite a lot. And corrosion is a problem as well, which is what was happening to the van, which is why I got rid of the van. So now we're going to cross this bridge. Now I don't think it's that far once I get down there onto what road am I getting to? Lytham Road. But I can't, is it to the right or to the left? Can't remember. I'll have a look at it when I get there. I know I'm not that far away anyway. We've been here loads of times in car videos, but we've never done a walking video. Quite nice houses. There's a couple of rough ones, but most of them are reasonably maintained. Just to the side of me, behind these houses on the left, is Thames Primary School. There's a house for sale. Anyone fancies a house here in Blackpool? There's one for sale there. I think this is Watson Road actually. I think it might be right at this junction. I'm not that far away anyway, it's just before Arnold School if I remember right. The old Arnold School, I don't know what it's called now. Could be called Arnold Academy or something like that. Blackpool used to have a private school called Arnold School. Now down there is Thames Primary School. So at least I'll have a new windscreen wiper as well on the car, which is not held on by cable ties. And hopefully the battery shouldn't go flat again now. We'll have a brand new battery put on. Now, is it to the right or to the left? It's around here somewhere. It's to the right, I think. Yeah, it's to the right. I'm sure it's just round the corner here. It all looks completely different when you're walking. Oh, that's a chunky looking house, isn't it, for sale? Oh, it's sold. Got a cracking drive on it. Yes, it's that one there. Because I remember looking at that building when I came out earlier and seeing the for sale board. I commented on it right at the beginning of this video. So we're now currently on the posher side of Lytham Road, with the nice big chunky houses. And there are some big houses here. So we're now nearly coming to the conclusion of this video. I bet you'll be glad about that. And just proves I've been walking for 32 minutes now. But I'll save myself the taxi fare. And as I say from the beginning of the video, this is where I use this is my go-to mechanic, Paul. He was based on Watson Road, but then he moved, and now he's moved here. So if you're in Blackpool and you have a car, this is definitely the place to come. He deals with my stuff all the time. That's it, Broadway. And this is, I think, about where we started the video, isn't it? So we're going to finish the video where we started. I drove here, and then I ended up walking back here, but now I'm going to drive away in my newly... Oh, there it is. There's my beautiful car over there. There it is, all with a full MOT on it. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Let me just turn the camera around. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye for now.